Hi, my name is AR. In this video, I'll be going through Trias, one of my favorite coins at the moment. Before we get started, if you can hit the like and subscribe button, currently sitting at 681 subscribers, hoping to hit the 1,000 mark as soon as possible. Before we get started, as always, this is not financial advice. Please consult a financial advisor before you decide to invest into anything. Let's get straight into Trias and what's happening at the moment in the market. So Trias is trading, done quite well in the last week or so. As you can see, it's gone up considerably, almost 80%, I'd say. It's a chart that can show you the month on month. So yeah, it's almost doubled in the month. Currently sitting at 925 on coin market cap, a very low market cap of 6 million. So exponential growth ahead of itself, only listed on KuCoin and Pancake Swap. So worth noting that. This video will be covering off questions that Trias recently answered in their community. So yeah, have a listen.
Answering questions from the community April 2023. 1. When does Trias plan to develop in Europe and the USA? We currently do not have plans for expansion in Europe and America. Our primary focus will be in Japan. But we have started to explore opportunities in Hong Kong and the Middle East. We are pleased to update the community on the successful progress of implementing Tezima in Japan. Our latest endeavor involves a collaborative voucher project catering to retail stores. We've established a strategic partnership with a prominent local chain enterprise and will help them develop a voucher issuing system with the leverage of Tezima's technology within the designated region. This will empower all participating stores to effortlessly issue vouchers using our platform and enable the seamless on-chain exchange of these vouchers. Moreover, we have strategic plans to develop more DeFi applications associated with the voucher project, for example, buying or lending vouchers directly through the system. This presents an ideal opportunity for us to facilitate the seamless integration of more users into the Web3 space. As the voucher project evolves and expands, we will also enable participating stores to utilize the platform for security token offering, STO, issuance backed by their finance or supply chain assets. By doing so, we can empower these businesses with improved and secure financing alternatives that adhere to regulatory requirements. The chain enterprise we are currently in talks with has a user base of 10 million users. Our discussions revolve around specific application scenarios, with the goal of launching the initial application by the end of this year and completing a full-scale rollout by the end of next year. Additionally, we are actively promoting related usage scenarios in various regions in Japan. Over the next 2-3 years, our ambition is to expand the platform's reach to encompass over 50 million users, with 1 million daily active users. Additionally, as the voucher project advances in Japan, we are actively discussing with several key partners in the UAE. We aim to establish connections between the Japanese voucher issuing system and other commercial voucher systems in the UAE, facilitating seamless vouchers exchange and expanding the scope of our voucher project. While our interactions with potential partners in the Middle East are currently in an early stage, once substantial progress is achieved, we will promptly announce it to the community, ensuring transparency and timely updates. Imagine if most stores, and other businesses like hotels, movie theaters etc., in a region can issue vouchers as a payment method for their own products, and all these vouchers are exchangeable with each other. Then people in that region will not need to use any fiat currency very frequently at all. And if two regions, even across countries, enable the mutual exchange of this kind, there will no longer be any need for a dominant international fiat currency. This is when we see Web 3.0 becoming a predominant way of living. We are diligently working on finalizing necessary arrangements, and while we cannot disclose all the critical information at present, we anticipate sharing concrete updates with the community during Q2 or early Q3. Last but not least, through my recent visits, we have made significant progress in building business in Hong Kong for Triathlon. Though still at an early stage, I am optimistic about having some big news to announce in Q3. 2. What is the significance of the JPY stablecoin for Tezima and how will it benefit the price of Trias? The stablecoin application is a critical use case for Tezima, as we aim to provide a stronger technological foundation for businesses in Japan's transit to Web 3.0. Tezima's core competitiveness comes from the protection from the Trias Layer -1 network, which I envisage to become a new layer for the Internet TCP/IP protocol stacks. The upcoming Leviathan will closely integrate with Tezima through Layer -1. Traditional financial applications cannot be fully transplanted and executed on EVM-hosted smart contracts, much like trying to port an entire internet payment program, such as PayPal, to run on Ethereum, which is highly inefficient. In such cases, our solution is to leverage Leviathan's decentralized service mesh capability to support traditional Web 2.0 applications while connecting to Tezima's contracts, thereby achieving full compatibility with Web 2.0 architecture. Our goal is to seamlessly operate all traditional Web 2.0 applications on our Web 3.0 infrastructure. The underlying layers of Leviathan also require the support of Trias Layer -1 network, especially for cross-chain operations between Leviathan and Tezima, ensuring trust and security. Behemoth, currently implemented as Flock, will provide privacy-preserving big data analytics and AI services for Tezima's DeFi scenarios, also connected through Layer -1. We understand that traditional financial services require analysis and modeling of massive amounts of data for personal or company credit scoring. As such data cannot be entirely stored on the blockchain, it is typically stored on traditional data platforms. However, traditional data platforms have long been susceptible to various security threats. Behemoth is born to address the challenge of ensuring trustworthy security and preventing data tampering on these platforms while protecting user privacy during large-scale data analysis and model building. As Tezima begins to offer on-chain services for more complex financial scenarios, it will not only require Leviathan to support additional Web 2.0 applications but also rely on Behemoth to provide decentralized, efficient privacy-preserving big data analysis and AI model training. These projects require strong support from Trias. With the increasing number of application scenarios, there will be a growing demand for project tokens, while each project's operations will depend on Trias as the underlying fuel. Though I cannot make any predictions about Trias's price, this will definitely contribute to its value appreciation. 3. Does Trias have plans to apply for international certification? Yes, we are working on it. 4. Question regarding the authenticity of the information on Okta's website. The information on Okta's official website is carefully verified before publication, especially regarding news that requires confirmation from the involved partners before release. Therefore, you can browse the website with confidence. Additionally, the Okta official website's English version has recently been revamped. Community members who are interested can visit the website to explore the products and projects Okta has undertaken in China. 5. Will Trias participate in China's CBDC initiative? China's CBDC development is primarily governed by government-controlled big companies rather than being open to enterprises. So, we currently do not participate in its development. But a few of our big use cases are getting ready for connecting to it, making them into the new batch pioneer usage exemplars. One important project is developing and establishing a national-wide decentralized supply chain network on our blockchain and privacy computing infrastructure. The long-term vision is for this decentralized supply chain network to achieve significant scale and seamlessly integrate with the back-end servers of China's CBDC. This integration would enable efficient, secure, and stable supply chain supports for manufacturing enterprises. 6. What is Trias' vision? Since the first release of our white paper, we have always been working hard on designing and building a trusted and reliable IaaS, intelligence automation system. Our goal is to provide a trustworthy and controllable foundation for achieving the ultimate AI through the collaborative efforts of our eco projects. Leviathan builds a decentralized community-owned and managed computation network so that an AI will not be centrally operated by any big companies, and will scale as needed. Behemoth builds a decentralized personal big data network with privacy protection, so that an AI can be fed on the widest range of data without breaching personal privacy and data ownership. Divina builds trustworthy and self-evolution microservices from all Web 2.0 source codes for an AI to operate. It empowers the brains with muscles. Ethanim enables human-perceptible applications through decentralized hybrid reality infrastructure with cutting-edge or devices and AIM, AI-generated metaverse, capabilities, so that people can feel and interact with the artificial world more naturally and vividly. Triathlon controls the entire infrastructure's trustworthiness and security, while Tezima connects all digital finance assets with the real-world monetary and finance systems. Building upon these projects, we are designing Octavius for achieving the ultimate AI vision. Octavius is envisioned as a decentralized intelligence that can translate human languages into codes that interact with microservices running on Leviathan and data on Behemoth. The present big Web 2.0 software services are complex and careful man-made orchestrations of microservices built by teams of developers, while Octavius constructs these orchestrations automatically when it receives human instructions. This will be achieved by having Octavius to actively communicate with all the microservices deployed on Leviathan to learn what each of them is capable of. It also communicates with all data access APIs on Behemoth for learning where to find the right data for its own learning and computing. So when receiving human instructions, it generates proper codes that orchestrate invocation chains towards the microservices and data just like how the big Web 2.0 software services are built. Moreover, Octavius actively talks to other eco projects to improve itself and the whole infrastructure. It learns from Triathlon the defects or deficiencies of each tested microservices or smart contracts and feeds its thoughts to Divina for bug fixing or new feature building. Through Ethanim, it understands each user's behavior from how he or she acts, and through Tezima, It knows how to adjust the token incentive mechanisms for each other eco projects so that the whole infrastructure runs more efficiently and steadily. While systems like ChatGPT engage in conversation with human languages, Octavius aims to become the interpreter for humans and machines. It helps everyone to easily control large-scale computing and data infrastructure to achieve his or her most fine-tuned goals. On the other hand, as the entire infrastructure is owned and governed by all the people, it represents the whole will of the people instead of the business ambition of any large companies. With the final piece of the Trias ecosystem, the Octavius, we are thrilled to finally start assembling the trusted and reliable intelligent autonomous systems. One more thing, regarding any questions related to Triathlon, to Zima, and Ethenim each month, we will forward them to the respective project leaders. They will address these questions and provide answers to the community at the appropriate time through AMA. This approach ensures that your concerns receive appropriate attention and guarantees accurate and timely responses. We value open communication and transparency within our community and believe that these AMAs will foster a deeper understanding of the projects. Your patience.
So as you can see, they're quite transparent with their communication overall. It's something I'm very bullish on. If you found the video useful, please hit the like and subscribe button. I hope to drop more on Trias in the coming months and days. Thank you, everyone.